Good evening, friends, fellow channel members. How are we all? Hope you're doing well. Oh, let the April Fool's ribbing begin. That video. Oh, I was reading the comments on that video as they were coming through. The amount of people that it actually fooled for a minute or so. It was incredible. Like, it doesn't even sound like me. Well, I don't think it did. But yes, this is not X-Plane. Well spotted, Dark. This is not a 737. Bus boy for life. We are in our beautiful... we're in the baby bus tonight, actually. We're in the Airbus A319. So welcome to you all. Of course, in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 this evening. The sun is just... I think it's just gone down, actually. Renlane, can I be sure this is your real voice today? Absolutely. Yep, you'll hear the Yorkshire twang all the way through. I'm sure of that. Yeah, but oh, what a great video that was! Massive shout out to Nolex Dan for putting that together. It really did make me laugh. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So welcome everyone. Hey Nick, good to see you as well. Celebrating 49 months of channel membership and also resubbing over on Twitch. Thank you so much for that, Nick, and your ongoing support as always. Hey Vince, Simon, Ryan S. Pilot is live. Yes. Anyone who knows me knows that was never ever going to actually be a thing. But there we go. Jane's out for a sunset flight. Beautiful. Hey, Captain Garlic, always aviation. So, that's a great old question. What is the giveaway tonight? We're going to be giving away a copy of Luton Airport, in courtesy of Nibbles, and also the brand new Aberdeen scenery, which is where we're flying to tonight. Again, links in the video description for those. Both of those available through Nibbles as well, actually. Christoph, good evening, and Toonies Air Sim Pilot, good evening to you. Jaden says can't wait for the sharklets, then it'll be a baby shark. Yeah, fair dues. Digger in the flight deck. That must be some size plane. Does anyone think they should make 319, 321 separate? Well, the idea is they're a package, aren't they? So that's the way they're marketing it, and why not? Hey, Kenny Wood and Captain Q. Right, we are real ops tonight then, so that's definitely the reason we're not in Ryanair. I can't do Ryanair real ops, although the landing, maybe I could do that bit. So yes, we are real ops. We'll be taking you through the usual real world way of doing things. That's the plan. I think we've got some ATC knocking about tonight. We do. So that's great as well. Operational flight plan. This is where it all starts then. Let's have a look through, see what we've got. So, not that heavy tonight. 10 tons payload, underloaded by about 7 tons. Alternate is Edinburgh. Usual cost index then of 4. Nice tailwind helping us all the way up north this evening. Expecting no turbulence really, low shear rate. We've got runway 07 for departure, and the ILS approach to runway 16 then up at Aberdeen. Total fuel is 4775 plug fuel. We might take a bit more than that. CNR is 2.1 to get into to Edinburgh. During the flight that you can still fly Ryanair as Lara Air. We have done that before, actually. Yes, have done that before, yeah. Lucas says here, for the performance app, still haven't received the install. It's been a day already. The performance app? I have no idea what that is, I'm afraid. Let's have a look at the flights then. There's nothing really concerning about our route this evening. Let's have a look at the weather up in Aberdeen. 0904, no clouds, 9 degrees. QNH 1028, no significant changes. That all looks pretty normal. With then fog the early hours of the morning, that's not going to concern us. So Aberdeen should be fine. No real weather concerns there. Having a quick look then at the weather on here. Worst case scenario, Edinburgh ceiling's 800 feet, visibility is fine. Edinburgh, Inverness, Newcastle, Glasgow are alternates tonight. They all look fine. Winds are looking nice as well. No excuse for a rubbish landing this evening, looking at those. Let's have a look at the NOTAMs. Luton in the real world, ATIS will let that... What kind of word is that? Promulgate? ATIS will I don't even know that word. Promulgate the type of approach available. Okay, ATIS will let us know the kind of approach available due to aerodrome works. Yeah, obviously it doesn't matter here. And then in Aberdeen, I don't think we've got anything, so that's fine as well. Cool. Okay, wind information, company no times, flight plan, weather charts. There we are. That is our flight plan. Ooh, might be able to see my house tonight. Well, we got a little bit of icing up to 20,000 feet, but other than that, that looks like a really nice flight. MW Gav, I'm worried about the future of pilot jobs. Can I reassure you on this? I definitely can't reassure you on that. I mean, why are you worried about it? At the moment, they're crying out for pilots. All the airlines that they're short. So I think if you're looking to become a pilot now, you're in a good place. Brian, I'm not on the bit. No, I got rid of that. I like stability. So we're going to take any extra fuel tonight based on the weather and things. Honestly, I'm struggling to think of reasons why we would. So we might just go for plug fuel. I think single pilot ops. Ah, right, MW, right, single pilot ops. I would never get on a plane with one pilot. Just no, wouldn't get me on that aircraft. Despite how safe it is. The problem with single pilot ops is it's basically doing what I'm doing right now, isn't it? I'm doing the job of myself and the virtual guy next to me, and that's fine if everything is working. The moment something goes wrong, a hydraulics failure or something quite complex, an engine failure, you need two guys. One guy just to fly the aircraft and make sure it doesn't become unstable. Yeah, aviate, navigate, communicate. Yeah, or aviate, fly, communicate, as they've now changed it to for some reason. One person could do the aviating and flying the jet. The person next year needs to troubleshoot that problem, and trying to do both, particularly if you've got something that has knocked out your autopilot. Try it. If you're in the sim, try doing a really complex failure with no autopilot, so a failure that's taken that out, and do it on your own. And your mental capacity is going to be absolutely shot. No, you can't do it, not safely anyway. I wouldn't worry about single pilot ops, not for a very, very, very long time, and even then, I'm not convinced. So no, that's my rant for the night. That's my take on single pilot ops. Jane, do we use a checklist? Yes, absolutely. It's a real ops flight, so everything we're doing tonight is as you would see done in the real world. So I'm quite happy to take plug fuel tonight. Everything is a beautiful night, so well, a little bit of anti-ice then in the climb maybe. Go on then, let's take 4.9 tons, which really isn't that much extra, is it? So we'll take 4.9 tons of fuel. I'll get ATC to sort that out. Not ATC, I'll get the refuels to sort that out in a minute. I'll just do that now. I think we've got Caroline back on the flight deck tonight. Hi Caroline, guys, you all okay back there, ready for the flight this evening? So, yep, great to have our cabin crew back with us
Hello, Captain.
tonight.
Yes, we're all set and ready for the flight this evening. The crew is in good spirits and everything is in order back here. Looking forward to a smooth journey.
Fantastic. Okay, that's great. We're just setting up the aircraft and we'll commence boarding when you're ready. Right, sorry, I'm just sorting out the fuel.
Thank you, Captain. We're all set back here. I'll start the boarding announcement and get everyone settled in. Let us know when you're ready to go.
Right, so hopefully GSX is spawning in. Yeah, it is. That's fine. Jaden, if you're on our Discord server, you can use the checklist that we use. David, yeah, New Aberdeen Airport. Link in the video description if you want to check that out. So, so yeah, Megatron Racing. I use Say Intentions cabin crew. Again, link in the video description if you do want to check that out. Lemon Wolf, good evening to you. Right. So let's start setting everything up. We've got some 80s tonight. Let's grab that whilst passengers are coming on board and things. What frequency is that on? 125.8. Oh, actually, have I got it down here? Yes, already called it up. Look, there we are. So we have got information. Charlie, runway in uses. Oh, we're on runway 25 tonight. Really? Are we? That's interesting. Okay, if that's it. So runway use 25. ILS approach, data link clearances are available. Departing aircraft 11978. Just make a note of that. And yeah, weather looks fine, doesn't it? 100 at 7. Visibility is fine, no clouds, and altitude areas 1020. That's information, Charlie. Awesome. Okay, that's fine. And let's get the box all set up then. So, usual stuff. Just before we do that, let's go through and check our aircraft has been left in good state by the previous crew. So all the pumps off, packs are off, on ground power, nav lights are on. And we'll come down here, 1020 is current QNH. We shall, of course, check we're monitoring the guard frequency, which we are. Turn that on. Switchy panel is fine. Thrust levers, engine boat, master selection, flaps, spoilers, parking brake, they're all good. And squawking, standby 2000. Acupressure's up in the green, get the constraints on here. I have no idea what the initial climb is. I think it's like 5,000. I'll check that in a minute, but we'll just set it now. Hey Dark, 0702 Charlie's what you were given. Oh, really? So, why is the 80s saying... I thought that it was going to be... With the winds, I thought we were on runway 07 tonight. Not quite sure what 80s is saying on 25. I'll give it a shout. I'll give it a shout and see what they say. Anyway, let's just continue. So, nav IRS, we've got 3 nav greens. What database have we got in here? Aircraft status, CFM engines, valid air cycle. Lovely. Okay, edit request. There we go. Right, so our flight number tonight is Easy 896 Tango. Cost index for ground temperature is 12. Tropo is 32472. Download the winds. Sorry if I sound a little bit bunged up tonight. I'm coming down with a bit of a cold this last couple of days. So I did, while the intro video was playing, I let out a massive sneeze, blew my nose, and then thought, have I turned my mic off? Thankfully I had. IRS in it. There's 51, 52, 8, they're aligned, and 0228 is also in agreement. So yeah, we're on stand 8 this evening. Flyboy John celebrating 19 months of channel membership. That is amazing. Thank you so much for your support, Flyboy. It really does mean a lot, all Easyjet Sim Pilot channel members. So yeah, massive thank you to all our members. Really do appreciate your support. We are cruising tonight 380, temperature of 54, and we're off. I'm going to route 07. We'll change it if we need to. Only to Charlie as the departure, and then the arrival into Aberdeen. There are no stars in Aberdeen, but ILS 06, approach via Aberdeen 1, which I think is usually the largest teardrop approach. Check it if not. We'll have a look on route. Andrew, we do have ATC. Good evening to you. Lemon says I would have made the intro much more interesting. What are you trying to say about my intro? Spent hours making that. Distance 270 miles. I've got 265 on the flight plan. Yeah, that's great. Right, so Bookham's Park is fine. I have to leave that. Let me just nip and get figures from our load sheet then. I think they've sent us 2 load sheets tonight. I don't need both of them. I'll not accept that one. And here is the second one. Right, so we've got 0 fuel weight of 51.6. We've got a 0 fuel weight CFG of 28. For the takeoff CFG is 27.3. Accept that. And now onto the unit B. So that 0 fuel weight again is 51.6. We'll also get that off your operational flight plan as well over there. The CFG for that was 28.4. Alternate is 1.141. We'll call that 1.2. And we'll do the fuel planning. We've asked the ground crew to load 4.9 tons. That lemon, it would have been more special than it already. Yeah, that's better. Hey, Commander Fraser, good evening to you. Have I flown the flyby A320 lately? If so, curious if I've noticed anything off with the flare now, especially that and 30 feet below touchdown. My take is that I feel way too responsive on the pitch, making it hard to do a smooth flare. I've not actually tried that, Commander Fraser, so I'm not able to comment, I'm afraid. You really don't need to, you shouldn't have to put too much in though, too much. I think a lot of people do sort of pull back on that side stick, and you really don't need to. You should just feel very gentle, very, very natural. Superfly Steve, it's available from Innerbuild, and it's Aurora Sim, I think, but we'll check it out tonight. That's where we're headed. But there is, if you want to check it out before then, link in the video description below if you want to see that. Right, what we've got here, so we've got a takeoff weight then of 56.3, an extra 11 minutes, and yeah, that's all good. Right, let's do our performance then. So it's dry tonight. I'm going to do performance for runway 7. Flaps 1, notice force target, anti has to be off, packs to be off, takeoff is 5, 6, 3, CFG is 27.3, and full length. Actually. Runway 7. Let me just check something. Airport ground chart. Yes, can we take Bravo? Rather than having to turn around, we're not that heavy tonight. 1982. Right, let's see if I could do an intersection at 1982 then instead.
Good evening. May I see your boarding pass?
So,
Boarding pass, please.
intersection data. Add custom.
This way, please.
1982. Oh, where have you gone? I have no idea what intersection was called. Was it Bravo? I might have made that up.
Good evening. This way, please.
Oh, why doesn't it let me hit apply? This is a problem when I'm doing it on my iPad. It doesn't like it.
Welcome on board.
I'll tell you what. Let's just cheat. 1989. Let's be conservative. 1977. If I save that. Oh, it's worked now. Yeah, okay, let's use that. There we go. So now we can use that intersection. I don't know if it was intersection Bravo or not. I can't remember. But that's fine. That gives us figures out of 1, 2, 4. Just means we don't need to backtrack, which obviously saves us quite a bit of time. 1, 2, 9. Transit altitude 6,000 feet, and we are flexing 66 with that intersection departure and flaps 1. The scenery is, they have updated it all, Carl. It's now available and works and compatible with Flight Sim 2024 as well. I think I used to have UK 2000 scenery for Aberdeen back in Flight Sim 2020? Sure, because I'm sure I had that. Right, so that's all fine. Let me have a look at the engine out procedure and thrust reduction, acceleration values, etc. So runway 7. If they do throw me on runway 25 now, I'm going to be very upset. Thrust reduction, acceleration 1515. New SOPs. Knock a couple of feet off that. Couple of feet, couple of hundred feet. 1315. 1315. And engine out. 1315. There we go. And the secondary flight plans. Copy the active. So it's standard 2,100 feet, turn right at Brooklands Park and hold. So is Brooklands Park actually part of our departure? It's not, okay. So, Echo Golf Golf Whiskey. Echo Golf Golf Whiskey 07. And departing on heading 074, we'll pop that 12 miles out. Oh, that's just absolutely knackered it. I shouldn't have done that. Go back to the secondary flight plan, copy the active flight plan, just do that again. For some reason there's a bug in the Phoenix, you can't put it in the first line, you have to put it in the second line for some reason. So, Echo Golf Golf Whiskey is runway 07. Heading is 074 for departure. You get that information there, by the way. There you go, it's the first track. And let's just put that 15 miles out. We'll pop that in the third space. There we go. And then we want to turn to, where is it? Is it Brooklands Park? Bravo. Papa Kilo. Take up the hold. And the inbound course is 360. Turns. New destination, Echo Golf Golf Whiskey. Basically straight back here to Luton if we've lost an engine. Arrival, ILS 7. No star. No VIA. Jane, I didn't use the Phoenix, I used the Phoenix calculator for the engine performance, but I used a separate calculator for the engine out and the thrust reduction acceleration just because they're more accurate. Also, you don't get the engine out information on the Phoenix calculator. Right, let me just check that that is all correct and looks fine. Then we shall have a look. So, straight out, right turn, Brooklands Park, hold there. That's fine, and the ILS is keyed in for the arrival. Wonderful. Right, let me contact air traffic control then, and then they're going to tell us we're actually on 25. They better not do. Who are we talking to here? What frequency are we on for this? (11978).
Level by soffit. Central 150 level by soffit, speedbird to Charlie Echo.
Just realised I had to reinstall vPilot. Let me just set my push to talk button. There we go. Luton departure, good evening, Easy 896 Tango, stand 8 A319 with information Charlie requesting AVAR clearance to Aberdeen, please.
Easy 896 Tango, London Control, hello, cleared Aberdeen, only to Charlie departure, squawk 3373.
Clear Vadi, only to Charlie departure, squawk 3373 for Easy 896 Tango.
Easy 896 Tango, read back correct.
And Easy 8963, just for information, 8 is showing runway 25 in use.
Roger, I'll update that.
Right, so good. Everything that we've just put in is correct. And we'll just go off that frequency until we need it again. Cool, right, let's do the brief then, get the charts up, and we'll talk about what we're doing, where we're going, and more importantly, how we're going to do it. So we are parked at, come on, zoom in, there we are. Right, so we're parked stand 8, which is just here. We will be taxiing, I would imagine they'll send us out via Bravo to Bravo 1. And section Bravo departure, it was Bravo, so that's okay. We can take this, we don't need to backtrack, so that's fine. It's not a long taxi, so we'll get both engines started on push. I'll do the flight control checks as well after we've pushed, and then we can just concentrate on this. There's no long straight section of taxiway here at Luton, so I don't want to be having to be doing engine starts and flight control checks and checklists and that whilst we can't concentrate on where we're going. We can't just let the aircraft roll nice and straight for very long. So that's fine. A little bit of a hotspot there that's pointed out. Make sure we take Bravo, not Hotel, because that would be embarrassing. And then on the departure out, it is. Let's have a quick look. See what information we've got on here. When it loads, there we are. So Aldi 6 Charlie, which is up there. Initial climb is 6,000 feet that we can get from the chart, so we'll just select that up here. And so we are straight out. The first turn then is to the left at 3.4 ILS DME, and there are no speed restrictions. I'll climb via the SID, so autopilot all the way for that then, I think. So that's pretty straightforward. MSA is where climbing out is 2,000 feet. No real threats of terrain or anything like that. So yeah, it is. That is all pretty straightforward then, I think. Good. Hey guys, how you doing with the boarding back there? You nearly finished? Let's get that APU started then.
Hi, Captain. Boarding is going smoothly. We're just about finished up here and should be ready to go shortly. I'll let you know as soon as we're all set.
Lovely, thank you. Commander Fraser, yes, that is SimSmart. If you do a quick Google search for SimSmart on Google, I'm sure that will come up. SimSmart A320. Right, so APU is started. Right. A little bit of background music on, because I said I'm full of a bit of a head cold coming up. I'm going to mute my mic while I just blow my nose, so excuse me. Oh, whoever's sharing the flight deck with me today will not appreciate my my snotty nose. Right, there we go. APU is available. Company message comes through, so I think that will also be our. I think that'll be our final boarding load sheet. Yeah, there we go. So accept all that. Takeoff weight 563. That's as planned. Takeoff CFG is 27.3. Zero fuel weight CFG is 28.4. Yep, spot on. Adrian, I have indeed done quite a detailed video about the engine out procedure here on YouTube. Should be able to find that. Engine out or EOSID. I honestly can't remember what the name of the. Honestly, can't remember what the name of the video was now. Maybe if one of the mods finds it, I'm sure they will post it for you. But if you do a quick search for engine out procedure and Easyjet simple, I am pretty certain you'll find that. Oh, Flyby John, yeah, it's nice that the weather is now starting to get much better, isn't it? It's always rubbish over the winter, unless you fall very, very lucky with a very clear, still day, in which case flying in those conditions is beautiful. Don't always get those in the UK, of course. Right, so we are all boarded. We're all set to go. Let's just quick check the fuel as well. 4.9 tons. That's balanced. Our pushback time was 9 o'clock. Local time, that is. I think we're going to beat that, so that's great. APU is up and running. It's been a minute or so, so I'll get the APU bleed on. And with that, let's get the pumps all back on. APU is running, so external power can be disconnected. Job's done. Right. Cockpit prep checklist, so our aircraft acceptance has been completed. Fuel quantity is 4.9 tons. That's checked and balanced. The seatbelt signs can come on as well. It is, we've got the 3 green. The barrier QNH is 1019. Checked both sides, and it is 500 feet. Wonderful. Right. Time to get going then, I think. So let's call up the ATC and let them know that we're good to go.
Hello, Data. You can report final for the pads.
Easyjet UK flight 600
Roger,
departing from London Luton and heading to the lovely city of Aberdeen. My name is Caroline.
Lovely city
and
of
I'm your
Aberdeen.
lead flight attendant today, along with my wonderful team, James, Sophie, Emily, and Oliver. Please find your
And
seats
Luton departure
according to your
easy
boarding
896
passes
Tango stand
and
8
stow
ready
your
for
hand
push
luggage either in the
and
overhead
start.
bins
Oh,
or
sorry,
under the
stand
seat
by.
in
I'll just
front of
reset
you.
the squawk
If
for
you
you.
need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to any of us. We're here to help. Thank you for choosing Easyjet UK, and we hope you have a pleasant
3373
flight.
escorting. And easy 896 Tango, squawk set, and yep, now ready for push and start.
Easy 896 Tango, stand 8, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, facing west for easy 896 Tango. Right, beacon lights on. And get the transponder on as well. Once we're in the air then, we'll do our first giveaway, which is a copy of Initbuild's London Luton. And this airport, it's superb.
We are ready for pushback.
Absolutely gorgeous looking airport. As we're getting ready to go.
Easy 632 kilo, ready for taxi, we're taking section Bravo.
Easy 632 kilo, taxi holding point Bravo 1.
Taxi on point Bravo 1, easy 632 kilo.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, so the before start checks then. Parking brake is on our takeoff data. V1 is 124, V2 is 129, that's confirmed. Windows are closed, PEDs are on flight mode, doors are closed, and armed beacon light is on. Cabin crew armed doors and cross check.
Cabin crew, all
CDCJ,
doors in
good
flight
evening.
and cross check.
Nozzle steering is disconnected. Can't wait till we've got a weather radar. Now, Luton doesn't seem very busy this evening, does it? So does GSX still need me to open the menu up and let it know which way I want to go? There we go. And tail to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
And parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, let's get engine 1 started. So paranoia check, APU
Hello,
bleed is on.
Echo, just standing final to our paddock Cambridge.
Engine 1 selected to
Hello,
ignition
Data
and
Echo,
start engine
thanks.
1.
Set down at your discretion, standard wind 070 degrees 7 knots.
First found on discussion, copy the winds, hello, Echo.
London Control Code is 730 Mike, we have a heading 030.
Split 73 Mike, London Control, hello, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Super Sono Mike. Super Sono and keep heading 030.
Easyjet UK flight 670.
Roger.
Departing from London Luton and heading to Aberdeen. I'm Caroline, your lead flight attendant today, and joining me are my wonderful colleagues, Jack, Emily, Oliver, and Sophie. We're thrilled to have you with us this evening. Our captain today is Easyjet.
That's a terrible
pilot,
pushback.
and assisting
Parking
him
brake
is
set.
our first officer.
Unlocking gear.
Our flight
Engine
time
1's
is
good, let's
expected
start
to be
engine 2.
approximately 57 minutes, cruising at an altitude of 38,000 feet. Before we take off, we'd like to take you through a brief safety demonstration. Please pay close attention, even if you are a frequent flyer. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and adjust it by pulling the strap. To release, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. In the unlikely event of a cabin pressure change,
Aircraft departing there.
oxygen
Just see it
masks
in
will
the
drop from
distance
panel
with its
above you.
lights.
Pull the mask towards you. Place it over your nose and mouth,
Departing or going
and
around,
secure
not
it
sure
with
which.
the elastic band. Breathe normally. Ensure your own mask is fitted before
Tow truck
assisting
disconnected.
others.
Bypass pin
Your life
removed.
vest is located under your seat.
Super Sono, was my flight level 150 or 250?
From its container and pull it.
Level 150.
The straps around your waist.
Roger.
Good engine start on number 2.
Inflate
Easy 8, correction, 632 kilo, do you require a backtrack?
the tubes.
Negative, easy 62
Until
kilo.
you are outside.
Easy 632 kilo via Bravo 1, runway 07, clear takeoff, wind 090 degrees 7 knots.
And just isn't required, so you can come off as well.
Easy 62 kilo.
Each exit is marked
Spoilers,
with a
rudder,
designated sign.
flaps 1.
In an emergency, floor level lighting will guide you
And
to
the
the
trim.
nearest exit. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, bearing in mind it may be behind you. Thank you for your attention. We wish you a
And the
pleasant
after start
flight.
checklist. So anti-ice is off. ACAM status is checked. What's it showing? Pack 2. Yeah, that's fine.
Speedbird 7, free mic.
Pitch
to
trim,
resume
27.3,
navigation
rudder is
direct
neutral.
Gaspar.
Flight
Climb
control check
flight
then.
level 170.
Full left.
Derek Gaspar,
Full right.
flight level 170,
Neutral.
Super Sono Mike.
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Rudder, full right. Full left. Neutral. Excellent. Easy 896 Tango is ready for taxi, and we can depart via intersection Bravo.
Easy 896 Tango, taxi holding point Bravo 1.
Taxi holding point Bravo 1. Easy 896 Tango. Oh, cancel master caution. Disregard ECAM. Simon Capans really hear the cabinet announcements. They can if they actually listen to them by
127,
monitoring this button here.
105, Super Sono Mike to travel.
Always worth monitoring that just before you, as a pilot, make an announcement, in case the cabin crew are trying to sell a credit card or something. Okay, so we've got no change to our performance, no LMCs, everything's still valid for our performance takeoff. Engine out procedure is standard, straight out, then one above 2,100, make the right hand turn, Booklands Park, hold 4,000 feet. Departure is only to Charlie, straight out. First turn will be to the left, 3.4 miles, and initial climb is 6,000 feet. Really do like Flight Sim 24 following Sim Update 1. Let's do the taxi checklist. So flight controls have been checked. Flap settings is config 1. Let's just confirm that. Yeah. And FMAs, we've got 124, 129, climb, nav, blue, 1FT2, 6,000 blue, radar and predictive wind shear both on. Engine mode selector is normal. ECAM memo, we've we've got takeoff. Just waiting for the cabin crew. EFB is stowed. A beautiful orange building there.
Easy 632 kilo. Report your passing altitude. Climb now. Flight level 120.
Passing 4,300, climb flight level 120, easy 632 kilo.
Coming up to the hotspot. That sign looks a little blurry, doesn't it? The paint job on that. So we want to go right over to the right hand side. It's that little hotspot we spoke about. Cabin crew are now ready.
London Control, good evening, Skyways 157, fly.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
Skyways 157, London Control, hello. Elbus 1 Mike arrival from Manchester.
Hello,
Climb now,
Captain.
flight level
We have 5 crew members on
140.
board, including myself, and we're all
Elbus
seated
1
and
Mike
ready to
arrival
take
from
off.
Manchester, and
Let us know
climb
if
flight
there's
level
anything else you
140,
need.
Skyways 157.
They've got the taxi lights on. I thought I'd
London
put them
Control,
on.
good
But
evening,
it looks
Brian.
very dark.
Secure inbound Aberdeen.
That wasn't in the tech log. But the taxi lights
One
broken.
420 London Control, hello. Vectoring ILS runway 04. Turn left heading 240 degrees. Descend flight level 70.
Very interesting. I might have to leave the
Flight level
nose light to
70
take off then if that's
and
bust.
240 degrees, Runway 420.
Bulb must have gone, Nick. Yeah, I mean, didn't see it in the tech log. Broke the aircraft before we've even taken off.
Easy 632 kilo, contact London Control 127.105. Goodbye.
127-105, thanks for the service, easy 632 kilo.
Easy 896 Tango, do you require full length?
Negative, we can depart from the intersection. Easy 896 Tango.
Easy 896 Tango, thanks. Via Bravo 1, runway 07, clear takeoff, wind 090 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear takeoff runway 07, easy 896 Tango. And confirmation there of the distance as well, so that's nice.
London Control, good evening. Cargo Lights 383 with you. Apologies, I was on the wrong frequency.
Cargo 383 London Control, hello. Turn left heading at 040 degrees. Descend 4000 and establish on the localizer runway 07.
That's 040 and descend out to 4000 and establish on the localizer. Cargo Lights 383.
Elton, it's not a bug I've come across before, I must be honest.
Runway 42 Sierra is heading 240, so turn right
Line
now
up
heading
checklist.
260
Cabin is
degrees.
secured. Takeoff runway. Intersection Bravo. Runway 07's confirmed. TCAS, got TARA.
Skies
Pax
157,
12
contact
off.
London Control 127.105.
Confirm that.
Goodbye.
London Control 127.105, Skyways 157, goodbye.
Maybe it's a sim update 1 bug that needs addressing by the Fenix team. Okay then, let's go. Engine stable. Manflex SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. Takeoff thrust set. Unreliable airspeed. Aborting takeoff.
Cargo Lights 383, descent altitude 2000 feet, cleared ILS 07.
Cleared ILS 07, descend 2000, Cargo Lights 383.
Easy 896, projected takeoff, runway 08.
Easy 896, roger, vacate left, Alpha.
Vacate left Alpha, easy 896 Tango. Anybody else spot it? Right, let's get off and we'll check the brakes. Coming crew, attention all stations.
Runway 42 Sierra, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Acknowledged, Captain. Cabin crew is on alert and ready at all stations.
Now, we aborted that quite early. It was below 100 knots. If it had been over 100 knots below V1, we'd have remained on the runway, got the fire trucks. We sort of pulled that up probably about the 100 knot mark. And let's just
Easyjet 96 Tango, you ready to taxi back around and depart, or are you going to need a few minutes?
We're just going to need a couple of minutes to check some things out. Are you okay to hold here momentarily? Here's 896 Tango.
Easyjet 96 Tango, if you can continue along Alpha and then just hold in the run up there, yeah, Alpha 4 Echo. It's sort of the box on your right.
Wilco, easy 896 Tango.
Cogalex 383, runway 07, clear to land, wind 090 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear to land, runway 07, Cogalex 383.
So brake temperatures are absolutely fine. They're actually, they're okay. But I just want to have a look at rejected takeoff documentation.
Runway 42 Sierra, turn left, heading 225.
Make sure we've not missed anything.
Left 225, runway 40.
Good evening, Brian. Hope you're doing well. Dark Fury, what did you miss? You missed unreliable airspeed. We'll have another go.
Easy 53 Kilo Tango requesting IFR to Barcelona, information out on board, A320 standing.
Easy 53 Kilo Tango, London Control, hello, cleared to Barcelona, Rodney 1 Charlie departure, squawk 5676.
Cleared Barcelona via Rodney 1 Charlie, squawk 5676, Easy 53 Kilo Tango.
Easy 53 Kilo Tango, read back correct.
And cabin crew, just know we had rejected takeoff. We're just going to check the aircraft and see if we can get going again.
2500 feet, runway 420.
Let's get our
Understood,
lights off as
Captain.
well.
We'll keep the passengers informed and make sure everyone remains calm and comfortable. Let us know if
Cogalex 383, taxi stand 71 via Delta.
71 via Delta, Cogalex 383.
Control, good evening, Easy 69 Charlie Tango.
Okay, I'm going to put the parking brakes on. Just checking the temperatures then on here. We can see them slowly rising.
Control, hello, cleared Barcelona, Rodney 1 Charlie departure.
Let me just get rid of ATC for a minute. I'll just let them know.
Cleared to Barcelona via the Rodney 1 Charlie departure and squawk 3447, Easy 69 Charlie Tango.
69 Charlie Tango, read back correct. Brake, Ryanair 42 Sierra, turn right heading 360 degrees, cleared ILS 04.
360 degrees, runway 40 Sierra, runway 04.
And Easy 896 Tango. We're going to hold in the engine bay for 5-10 minutes if that's okay.
Easy 896 Tango, yep, no worries. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
We'll get back to you, Easy 896 Tango. Thank you. All right, so now we just need to go through the procedure for the rejected takeoff. Let's see. Done the rejected takeoff. Was below 100 knots, and well, it was definitely below V1. We've decided to stop. We've done that after the rejected takeoff, and we haven't done a full stop, so we just need to make a little PA. Cabin crew, normal operations can commence. So they're no longer attention at the emergency doors because
Understood,
we're not going to
Captain.
offload.
We'll hold off on any operations until further notice. Please keep us updated on the situation.
So that's fine. Let's see for what else we just need to double check. So takeoff following rejected takeoff. Depending on the we can do a new one. Reset the flight directors and set the FCU. So let's just retoggle those. So reset, and also need to just reset the FCU. That's now done as well. Restart standard operations from the after start checklist and perform the departure change standard operating procedure. Right, okay, so then I think we're good to go. The temperatures are below 300. We're good to go again. So I don't want to use the brake fans. If you use the brake fans, that's going to add time because oh, hey Christian. In fact, Christian's just said, yeah, we won't use the brake fans because basically that would actually delay our departure. So I think that we're actually good to go again. Everything is still all set. Let's have another go, shall we? For anyone who didn't catch it, the reason we stopped was the airspeed on here was climbing very slowly. It did not match what I got on the standby, so that's why I called it. And Luton departure Easy 896 Tango is ready for another departure attempt.
Easy 896 Tango, roger. Hold Alpha 4.
Hold Alpha 4 for Easy 896 Tango.
The 53 Kilo Tango, are you able to hold your push for just 2 minutes? Easy 53 Kilo Tango, London Control.
Easy 53 Kilo Tango, say that again.
Can you just hold position where you are for a couple of minutes?
Roger.
Roger, Easy 53 Kilo Tango, hold position, I'll call you back when you, to continue in a moment.
Hold position.
Cargo Lux 383, continue up Foxtrot to join Delta.
Foxtrot Delta, Cargo Lux 383.
Easy 69 Charlie Tango, requesting push and start.
Easy 69 Charlie Tango, hold position.
Hold position.
Runway 3 Quebec Juliet, contact London Control 127.105, goodbye.
Contact London 127.105, runway 3 Quebec Juliet, thank you so much for your service, have a good night, bye bye.
Easy 896 Tango, taxi holding point Bravo 1 via Bravo.
Taxi holding point Bravo 1 via Bravo for Easy 896 Tango. Right, let's have another go.
Easy 53 Kilo Tango, after the company A319 passes right to left behind.
Now, of course, in real life,
approved, face west.
if you just rejected for unreliable airspeed, we wouldn't be taking off again. We'd want to get that checked, get the MOCs out, check that the PTOs and things are all working correctly. In the sim, however, that unreliable airspeed, I think, is down to a little bit of a bug. But even so, just to keep things on a realistic basis, that's why we aborted. Right, so taxi checklist, flight controls have been checked, flap settings, config 1, FMAs, we've got 124, 129, climb nav blue, 1FT2, 6000 blue, and engine mode, so radar prediction we're still on, engine mode selector is normal, ECAM memo, I'll check takeoff no blue in a moment. Just navigate this little hotspot. David, mate, gifting 5 Easyjet Simple channel memberships. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much for your support, David. Obviously one of our channel members. Bringing 5 more into the fold. Thank you so much.
Split 4 Echo, contact London Control 129.430, goodbye.
129.430, 4 Echo, cheers, have a good evening.
Okay, so we're now rearmed, and ECAM takeoff no blue, EFB is still stowed. Okay, so we just need to confirm the runway and SID is still in, flap setting is correct, takeoff data information is still intact, and FCU altitude 6,000 feet.
London, good evening, Speedbird 823-205, descending 150 to
And Dark Fury also gifting 5 channel ship members as well. Dark, really kind, mate. Thank you so much.
London Control, hello, descend flight level 110.
Descend 110, Speedbird 823.
So welcome to our new members.
And Charlie Tango, is it possible to get a push now?
Easyjet, 69 Charlie Tango, company traffic's pushing on your right. Do you have enough room with them?
Yeah, we should do 69 Charlie Tango.
69 Charlie Tango, roger. Stand 2-1, push and start approved, face west, caution the company on your right.
Push and start approved, face west, and we'll keep caution of the company.
I think we've got one on 50 mile final. See if we can get out before that. Oh, actually, maybe not. It's 9,000 feet.
Tango via Bravo 1, runway 07, clear takeoff. Winds 090 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear takeoff from 07, easy, 896 Tango. Right, let's try again. Keeping an eye on that airspeed, of course. And just as we were doing that, I believe Barry has also come into the chat and gifted another 10 Easyjet Sim Pilot channel memberships. Guys, this is incredible. Really, really generous. Thank you so much. Welcome to the new channel members as well. Love bringing new people into this community. Thank you so much.
London, good evening. Easy 285 Lima, stand 3, clear at 5 BDC. We're ready for push and start.
Let's see if we can get out this time.
Easy 285 Lima, London Control, hello, stand 3, push and start approved, face south.
And then we can get the giveaway on.
Easy 285 Lima.
Okay, let's do a rolling takeoff.
Well, hello, Speedbird 9 and take 1 descend flight 160, level by Sabre.
Stable.
Speed 931, London Control, roger.
Manflex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Descend flight level 80.
London low, easy 36 Whiskey Alpha, stand 5, ready push and start with PDC.
Okay, V1 rotate. I was looking at the other speeds there.
Hold position.
I actually wasn't happy with that again. But for the sake of the stream, we will carry on. Okay, positive climb. Gear up. Thrust line climb. Autopilot 1 engage. Yeah, we would have aborted that takeoff again for a second time just there. Like I said, realistically, the first time we wouldn't have even had it.
931, descend flight level 80.
Descend to flight level 80, Speedbird 931.
Easy 896 Tango, report your passing altitude.
Passing 3,004, 6,000. Easy 896 Tango.
Easy 896 Tango, thanks. Climb now, flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120 for Easy 896 Tango. Open climb and 120 blue. There we go. Set standard pressure. Flaps 0. Spoilers disarmed. And both packs.
Easy 896 Tango, route direct well in.
Direct well in for Easy 896 Tango. So yeah, just to be clear, the first projected takeoff in real life, you got back to stand, got the mechanics to check it because it was unreliable airspeed. that second takeoff pretty much suffered from exactly the same thing, and it is the refresh rate.
Easy 69 Charlie Tango is ready for a taxi.
But also thought it'd be quite cool to see a rejected
Easy
takeoff. It's
600
not something we do all the
taxi
time.
holding point Bravo 1.
Taxi holding point Bravo 1, Easy 69 Charlie Tango.
Easy 36 Whiskey Alpha, traffic's disconnected, so stand 5, push and start approved, face west.
Hey, Rail Cowgirl, great to see you. How are you doing?
Pushed up approved, face
Also celebrated 60 months of membership as well. Really kind of you.
Facing west.
My apologies, facing west, Easy 36 Whiskey Alpha.
Easy
83 contact London
Kilo
Control
Tango ready
129
Right,
430, goodbye.
Flaps, gear, lights.
Easy 53 Kilo Tango ready for taxi.
Easy 53 Kilo Tango, taxi holding point Bravo 1.
I will just ding the seatbelt signs so our cabin crew know they can start getting up and
Taxi
moving
for
about.
Bravo 1, Easy 53 Kilo Tango.
I'm doing all right, Rail Cowgirl. I'm starting to develop a bit of a cold though, so I'm apologising now to everybody if I sound a little bit nasal. So we've got 2 giveaways
London
tonight.
Control, Jersey 52 Mike, flight level 130.
Jersey 52 Mike, London Control, hello, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, Jersey 52 Mike. That was terrible.
Hello, Beaky.
It's 10,000 feet. We get airports on the EFIS.
Easy 896 Tango, contact London Control 127.105, goodbye.
127105, Easy 896 Tango, thanks for the service. Good night.
Just a quick reminder to keep your devices in airplane mode. We'll be cruising at 38,000 feet on our way to Aberdeen, with an estimated flight time of just under an hour. The weather in Aberdeen is looking pleasant, with no clouds and a comfortable temperature. Sit back, relax,
Speed out star.
with us at
London Control, good evening, Easy 896 Tango, reaching flight level 120, direct Welling.
Easy 896 Tango, London Control, hello, route direct rim tow, climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300 and direct to Rimto for Easy 896 Tango. Thrust climb 3000. Correction, 300, Blue.
Easy 765, that's approved, report and back.
Cool, thanks.
And missed Rimto going through the box, so let's get that in.
Shuttle 45 Charlie Whiskey, continue your present heading and report that heading.
Present heading 150, and we'll continue it. Shuttle 45 Charlie Whiskey.
Thanks, break, speedbird 1983, contact London 129.430.
And Fruit Bat, welcome mate, also celebrating 26 months of channel membership.
30, speedboard 1983.
That is amazing,
Emirates
thank you
4
so
Mike,
much.
resume navigation direct Logan. Eurowings 9340, descend flight level 80. Tom Jet 2 Juliet Victor, route direct Dane, descend flight level 140.
Direct Dane, descend flight level 140, Tom Jet 2 Juliet Victor.
Shuttle 45 Charlie Whiskey, report the heading to London 119.780.
Heading to London 119.780. Cheers.
Hey Jesse, we're not on the beta, no. Well, she says we've been testing SU2 today. Performance is
Easy
exceptional.
765, thanks. Contact London 129.430.
Thank you, 129.430.
The first SU2 broke a few things though, didn't it?
69 Papa, good evening.
Which wasn't great.
Easy 629 Papa London, hello. Climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, 69 Papa.
Eurowings 6 Papa Kilo, report speed to London 119.780.
119.780.
Eurowings 9340, contact Manchester radar 118.580. Easy 65 Victor Bravo, descend flight level 150 level.
The VRAM update is what everybody's waiting for, isn't it? That's what needs to be fixed.
Qatari 135, direct Kidley, when ready, descend flight level 150 level Kidley.
Direct Kidley, flight level 150.
Okay, so a couple of things we need to do.
Speedbird 34 Victor, speed to London 119.780.
Cost index of 0. Secondary flight plan, copy active. Radnav page.
Easy 629 Papa report.
Don't need to do anything with that.
Easy 629 Papa requested is 380.
Easy 629 Papa, thanks. Direct Tango Lima Alpha, climb flight level 380.
Direct Tango Lima Alpha and climb flight level 380, 629 Papa.
Qatari 135, if you wish, you can increase your speed 270 knots or less.
270 knots, Qatari 135.
Would like to be able to see other aircraft a
Channel 7
little
Yankee
bit
Golf,
more
contact London 129.430, good night.
in the sim. We've got one down here though.
129.430 for Channel 7
It's just
Yankee Golf.
crossing
Bye-bye.
over about 11 o'clock, something like that. 3,000 feet above us. Should probably be able to see some strobes or something.
Easy 896 Tango, report requested level.
And Easy 896 Tango requesting today flight level 380.
Easy 896 Tango, thanks. Climb flight level 380, route direct Alasso.
Climb flight level 380 and direct Alasso for Easy 896 Tango.
Emirates 4 Mike, report speed restriction to
380
London
blue.
119.780.
119.303.
Direct Alasso.
Shuttle 13 Juliet, when ready, descend flight level 150, level
That is
topic.
one big direct. 182 miles.
Easy 65 Victor Bravo, report speed to London 129.430.
What's the speed to 129.430, Easy 65
No
Victor
Lexus in the
Bravo,
house.
thank you, goodbye.
It's not Ryanair. It's not X-Plane. No, indeed. It's a beautiful, well, black and white looking Easyjet aircraft this evening. What do you mean yet? Lots of people looking forward to the BFU. That is, of course, the big flipping update.
Al 317, hello, Logan 2 hotel arrival, descend flight level 160, level Sabre.
160, LL 217.
LL 317 confirm, Logan 2 hotel arrival.
LL 217, sorry, say again.
Confirm the arrival, please. It's a Logan 2 hotel.
LL 217, affirmative, Logan 2 hotel.
London Control, hello.
Beautiful aircraft, beautiful sim, don't you think, Dan?
400 inbound Kigit.
Air India 161 London, hello, squawk 0253.
Squawk 0253 for India.
Dark, will deliveries need an update? I've not tested the latest update, so I don't know.
Ryanair 8 Lima Echo London, hello, Rinus 1 Alpha arrival for
I'm
Stansted.
hoping not, because that would mean a lot of deliveries would need updating, wouldn't it?
Air India 161 Logan 2 hotel arrival for Heathrow, descend now, flight level 250.
East Midlands Airport down there?
Flight level 250 for India 161.
Qatari 135, report speed to London 129.430.
Report speed to London 129.430.
Rail Cowgirl, I definitely need a radio
13
control
Juliet,
panel.
contact London 119.780.
If they did a D-Rames, I'd be all over that.
Shuttle 13 Juliet, contact London 119.780. Allow 317 descend now, flight level 160.
Loving some of the call signs tonight. We've had Air India, Qatar, El Al.
Good evening, Channel just mention it close and 0.
Channel 061 Juliet London, hello, climb flight level 190.
Flight 190 for Channel 28.
Tom Jet 2 Juliet Victor, descend flight level 80.
Pretty soon, Rail Cowgirl, we'll have a full A320 setup between us. Adria D-Rams is basically the audio control panel, but it's the new one, so it's a little less analog. You know, the one the brand new Neos have got. So you push the buttons and you type them in, that kind of thing.
Comjet 2 Juliet Victor, contact Manchester radar 118.58.
Yeah, Adrian, like in the Anybuilds version.
Manchester radar 118.580, Comjet 2 Juliet Victor. Thanks very much.
Yeah, and it has TCAS, it has the transponder, it's all built into one system.
Good evening, Fenix 65 Kilo Juliet 260 to 220 level at Hamilton.
Fenix 65 Kilo Juliet, roger. Ryanair 8 Lima Echo, route direct Idissy. When ready, descend flight level 180, level Idissy.
I mean, that,
Turning right.
if you took a photo of that, who would not know that that was not real?
Flight level 180 by Idissy.
180 by
Welsh, I think the new Phoenix Neo will have DRAMs, yes.
Good evening, KZ653 Hotel, passing pilot 183.
Easy 653 Hotel, London Control, hello, climb flight level 300.
Right, time to do the first giveaway then, I think.
Control right. 53 Zulu Lima, flight level 400, direct compliment.
Ryanair 53 Zulu Lima London, hello, route direct Rennes 1 Alpha arrival, Stansted.
Route direct Rennes 1 Alpha arrival, Stansted. 3 Zulu Lima.
Alright then guys, so we're going to be giving away a copy of Anybuild's Luton Airport. Entry is now open. You only need to type this into the chat once. And that is the ICAO code for Luton. Echo Golf Whiskey. Type it in once, you'll be entered. Type it in twice, you'll be disqualified. Only enter once, please.
Roger, in knots, please.
320 knots, first Super 399.
If you're over on Twitch, you need to hop over to YouTube to enter, I'm afraid. Plenty of time to do that.
For Super 399.
Easy 629 Papa, we're alright to leave the cockpit for 15 minutes.
Easy 629 Papa, you can monitor Unicom now, good day.
Nick says Jayhawk's here, so we haven't got a chance.
Easy 896 Tango, monitor Unicom, good night.
Over to Unicom, thank you for the service, Easy 896 Tango, good night.
Ryanair 53 Zulu Lima, when ready, descend flight level 180, level Idissy.
Flight level 180, level Idissy.
Barry says, what if he enters it 15 times? I'm not actually sure. I think you'd be disqualified. An aircraft just passed from left to right, right to left, not entirely sure. But I just love that view. That is superb, isn't it? Welshie, they do indeed fly to Frankfurt. We are literally about to fly over Doncaster Airport. There it is, right on the nose, look. So somewhere down there is the Yorkshire Wildlife Park as well, actually. And I live somewhere in that big black void. There's Doncaster, the city of. River Don running through it. Obi, big or small letters makes no difference, my friend. Makes no difference. We are now in Unicom land. Adrian, they are meant to be reopening Donny. Yeah, next year. First flight should begin. Still a couple of minutes to enter for the giveaway of Luton Airport. Oh no, Christian, it's actually Dark Fury's house. That's my name for it. Sorry, Dark. Hey, Bardwell, great to see you. Good morning.
Easyjet 6 Tango, departure, descent coming up in about 15 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Oh my god, even the virtual ATC's got a Yorkshire accent. Roger, thank you. Easyjet 6 Tango.
Easyjet 6 Tango, approach. You're welcome.
I swear to God, that's Dark Fury on ATC. That's Say Intentions taking over the ATC. But I swear to God, I've never heard AI with a Yorkshire accent before. That is brilliant. Steve, I did know there was once a Sheffield airport near the M1 because I used to work there when I was a kid. Fury's off the London controller.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Caroline speaking. We've now reached our cruising altitude, and it's a great time to sit back and relax. My colleagues and I will be starting our snack and drink service shortly. We have some delightful options for you today, including our popular chicken tikka wrap and a delicious...
Right, we're now at cruise. So, TCAS to
We'll be
below.
coming around with some fantastic items from the Easyjet shop, so keep an eye out for something special. Just a friendly reminder, we only accept card payments on board. Thank you for flying with us on Easyjet UK Flight 617 from London Luton to Aberdeen. Enjoy the rest of your flight.
All pages look good. We'll do a check of the fuel as well in a couple of minutes. How are these wheel temperatures doing?
Easyjet 9 and 6 Tango, approach contact London Control on 130.9 and 25.
130925, Easyjet 96 Tango. Bye-bye. London Control, good evening. Easy 896 Tango, flight level 380, direct Alasso.
London Control, good evening.
So, one thing you must do if you are going
9 and 6 Tango, London Control, identified, 6 miles north, Rathkern Airfield, at flight level 380, heading 351, QNH 1021, cleared direct mammal.
Mammal? I'm not going to mammal. So, just to get it to play ball, we just say, Roger, Easy 896 Tango. Alright, let's do the giveaway then. So, how many entries have we got for that? Hang on a minute. That's a bit weird. Oh guys, just do me a favour. I think I've messed up the giveaway. I'm going to need you to re-enter. So, let me just reset this. And just bear with me a minute. Don't enter just yet. J-Hog has sabotaged it. Alright guys, so please type it in again. Echo Golf Golf Whiskey, as yeah, I mucked it up. So please type it in again. Hopefully you should now be should be working for that. So try again. Right, fuel check. I will do that when we get to a beam Bobo. Railcal, what's going on with the ETA? I have no idea.
128.05 down, U5 pound.
Over to London Control on, sorry, Scottish Control, 128055. Good night, Easy 896 Tango. Scottish Control, good evening, Easy 896 Tango, flight level 380.
Easy 896 Tango, Scottish Control identified. Good evening.
She doesn't sound Scottish. Okay, because I messed up the giveaway. Just another minute or so, and we'll get that going for you. Mass caution cancel, disregard ECAM, clear ECAM. Oh guys, do you know what? I'm so sorry. The giveaway bot is having an absolute dicky fit tonight. I don't know what's happening with it. So I'm trying to fix this on the fly, pardon the pun. We will get it working, I promise. Right, okay, I'm going to just do this again in a moment. So, I think I've got the entries. I'm going to give it one more minute then before we get that giveaway to run. Fingers crossed it'll work this time. So what I need you to do is, oh god, don't do that. I've set the timer for an hour instead of a minute. Oh, this is all going very wrong. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Wait. Right, 2 minutes. And in order to enter the giveaway, you need to type in exclamation mark and raffle. Worst giveaway ever, Christian. I agree. We'll not do it again. Right, you've got 1 minute 45 seconds. Exclamation mark raffle. There we go. It's working. And it will automatically be drawn in a minute. Oh my god, the chat. I normally use Nightbot to do the giveaways. Instead, for some reason that's not working. I've now got Streamlabs doing the giveaways. Never used Streamlabs to do this before. The PC might explode when the counter hits 0. I don't know how that works. Anyone coming into the chat now is not going to have a clue what's going on. Andrew, we should be on the ground in about 35 minutes, all being well. Oh, Rail Calgo, we were just talking about that a little bit earlier. The weather's starting to pick up again now, so solo time. Okay, so I just want to do a quick fuel check as well for our progress. We are at Lasso. Christian, that is a very good question. Carl says if you're here for the Aberdeen giveaway, come back in 3 months. No. Right, I think the giveaway is now closed. Okay, so let us. You can no longer enter this raffle, and let's pick a winner. Anyway, so the winner of a copy of Indybuild's London Luton Airport, the winner is Lee Rose. Congratulations, Lee. Yeah, the 2 tickets. If members enter, they get 2 tickets. So we'll just set that up because obviously show appreciation. We've got a lot of new members in tonight, and always want to show appreciation as well for the channel members. So massive thank you to them, and congratulations to yourself, Lee. You've got yourself a copy of Innobills. We'll be giving away a copy of Aberdeen Airport as well when we get there. So let me. Lee, just get in touch with me, email or Discord, and I'll talk you through how to activate that, how we'll get that activated for you. But you will need an Innobills account, so we just need to know those details. Right, what extra fuel did we take? We took 4.9 tonnes and 4.81, 2, 3, so about 300 kilograms extra. We've just passed Gurley. Isn't that a waypoint on the approach to Newcastle? I always remember Newcastle's got a bit of a girly approach or a girly departure. Fuel should be then about 3 tonnes, just under 3 tonnes there, so that works nicely. Dark Fury, what the hell are you trying to do? If I'm experiencing technical difficulties, whose fault is it? Usually. Right, let's get ready to land. So first thing I need to do is grab, let's do a landing performance calculation. So we're going to land 51, 52, 53, call it 54.6 tonnes.
EV896 Tango, Scottish Control. When you're ready, descend flight level 270.
When ready, descend flight level 270, Easyjet Tango. Not ready just yet. So, we are going to be
EV896 Tango, descend flight level 270.
Oh, he wants us to go down now, does he? Alright, fair enough. Descend flight level 270, Easyjet Tango. We use that in descent mode. I don't need to go manage descent for that because we're above, we're about 20 miles away from our top descent. But speed descent 270 blue, down we go. And let's just have a look. So we're going to be using auto brake medium and flaps full for our landing today. With that as well, let's just start setting up our box for the arrival.
We've begun our descent into Aberdeen, so please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Kindly stow your tray tables and any carry-on items. At this time, the use of the lavatories is no longer permitted. We expect to land shortly, and the weather in Aberdeen is quite pleasant with clear skies and a temperature of 6 degrees Celsius.
There's the arrival.
Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the rest of the flight.
So, progress page, Echo, Golf, Papa, Delta, runway 16. Radnav page, we can leave that as is. We're 1,000 feet below the progress, below the profile at the moment. Weather at Aberdeen, QNH is 1029. Temperature there is currently 6 degrees. Wind is showing as variable 2 knots. And config full. VAP is going to be 125. Let's just get the approach chart in for Aberdeen so we can have a look at what we can expect. We're a little bit behind the aircraft after that giveaway men
descend flight
rubbish.
level 240.
Descend flight level 240 for Easyjet Tango. And 240 blue. Okay, so here is the approach that we're going to be doing. We need to be above 2,500 feet. It is a 3-degree glide, platform altitude is 2,500 feet, 3-degree glide, 3-degree pappies. Pappies will be on the right, no displaced threshold. So we've got terrain over to the west, and as we're coming in, we're going to be descending through the MSAs of 2523. When we're on the ILS initially, that MSA is 41. We've got a short runway. But the weather's nice tonight, so hopefully all should be well. Very, very sketchy little brief here, but nothing too much to talk about. The go around is straight out and missed approach 3,000 feet. So we will perform the. We want to be green dot by the time we get to the overhead, and then fly the little race pattern. Flaps 180 ILS, and then we're good to go. Andrew, do I like the virtual ATC? Do you know what? I'm starting to like it more and more, I'll be honest. Oh, minimums, forgot to put those in. Minimums 410. I am starting to like it more and more. It'll never beat VATSIM, don't get me wrong. It will never beat VATSIM. But when VATSIM's not around, I do quite like it. The way it just sort of takes over. Out of tank fuel crossfeed, that's fine. Got another company message, just see what that's saying for us.
Easyjet 906 Tango, descend flight level 190.
Descend flight level 190, Freezy 896 Tango. 190 blue. No ADC required. Probably need to let them know about the rejected takeoff. Cabin crew, about 30 minutes to landing.
Thank you, Captain. We'll prepare the cabin for landing and ensure everything is in order for our arrival in Aberdeen.
Hey, mini pilot. Barry says the vectors you get from saying intentions are sometimes a bit too strange. We actually did it in the CRJ stream the other night, and it was really, really good. Barry, I do have a separate button set up for the cabin, that is correct. Minipilot, the overlay is a streaming overlay, so I can't see that. You can. It doesn't always work. I think it's also showing some daft information at the minute, actually. We've got another received message. It's the telex. So, we're looking at stand 1 alpha. Bit of turbulence there. I don't know if you saw that. Not a cloud in the sky.
Easyjet 906 Tango, descend flight level 150.
Flight level 1. Oops. Descend flight level 150 Easy 896 Tango. Okay, so let's just. I feel like we've not really briefed this correctly. We've been very rushed and been behind the game a little bit with the giveaway issues. But let's just brief this quickly on the descent. Okay, so I've got no concerns over the weather. Winds are light and variable. Aircraft has got a slight tech issue with the landing, with the taxi light. So after landing, what I'm going to do is we're going to leave the nose wheel set to take off, turn off all the others. Otherwise, we've got no taxi light tonight. I've got no times for the airport, and Let's just talk about what we're going to do. I touched on it briefly, but let's just do it a little better. So our route tonight, we're going to come straight in. The procedure brings us over the airport. We then fly a little race pattern around, and then we come back in, maintaining. I want to be green dot, and then before we get here, flaps 1 as we make the little circle, and then. Flaps 2 with the glide. Platform altitude is 2,500 feet. Make sure flaps 2 for we're 2,000, of course. And yeah, it's an all 3-degree glide. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Threats to be aware of. We've got that terrain there, as we can just see over to the west. And MSA is 4-1 in this little sector as well. Engine out, rather. Go around is 3,000 feet straight out on runway heading. Minimum is 410, and that's about it. Once we've landed, the other threat to mention, actually, I did touch upon it, is the short runway. But once we have landed, we're going to stand 1 alpha, which is the first one on the left as we come up in section Mike. So, there we go.
Easyjet 906 Tango, descend flight level 100.
I did reply to ATC. I muted my microphone because I was blowing my nose again. Seriously, anyone ever just felt like a cold literally arriving during the course of an afternoon? Woke up feeling absolutely fine. By the time it got to that evening, you were a mess. Digger, did we know Heathrow's going to get a whole new runway? Heathrow's been getting a brand new runway for about 20 years. I'll see it when I believe it. Bit like HS2. Those of you in the new UK that know what that's all about. A massive thank you tonight to those of you who've donated channel memberships. Really do appreciate that, you absolute legends. Honestly, the support you guys give, and our channel members as well, really does mean so much. And I do feel guilty a lot of the time not being able to put more stuff out there and more live streams. Life is just ridiculously chaotic at the moment. What I need is to not go to work so often so we can do this. Do you remember the good old days of COVID? That's a complete oxymoron. COVID was awful. But when we were all bored and we just spent every day flying. Dark Fury, yeah, the 50k flight, when? I already know exactly what I'm doing for that flight, and Dark, you are going to enjoy it. You in particular are going to enjoy it. I'm also building up quite a few giveaways for it as well, so we want to make it very, very special. Brian says, will Innobuild have a version of Heathrow with a 3rd runway? I would imagine that will be the case, as and when. About 20 years, maybe. Rail Cowgirl says COVID was brilliant, no people were out. Yeah, but in your neck of the woods, Rail Cowgirl, there's hardly any people around anyway. Not compared to over here in England, overcrowded land that we are. Emma says he wasn't bored, he was still having to go to work at Rolls-Royce. Oh really? Wow. Hey Da Vinci, great to see you. Long time no speak. Hope you're doing well. Rail Calgary says they imposed a 5-metre distance on us. We had 2 metres. We could get a little closer. Hey Team Simple, good to see you. I was doing all right. As this flight's going on and on, I can feel this cold getting worse and worse. Honestly, I didn't have a cold at the start of the evening. My nose is now streaming. The poor guy sat in this chair over here. Well, he's left. He's not breathing confined air with me. No, he's out of there. Fruitbat says he doesn't miss the one-way systems around supermarkets. I never went to a supermarket in COVID. I got a delivery slot just in time, a weekly delivery slot. It was like gold dust. Brian, Trump's tariffs will they hit Rolls-Royce engines for Boeing? Oh my God, the markets over the last 24 hours. Does anyone trade? If so, it's been a great time to make a lot of money, but also lose a lot of money. Digger says he put on his oxygen mask a long time ago. Yeah. Don't blame him. Right, as we are coming into Aberdeen now, what we are going to do is come off the virtual ATC, because when you're coming in on the approach and you're on VATSIM, you've got to be on Unicom. You can't not be. Daniel, I don't use any of those, no.
Easyjet 906 Tango. Expect the ILS runway 16 approach into Aberdeen Dice.
We can now ignore that. Darkfree says they're saying that Trump's tariffs are going to hurt Boeing more than Airbus. Oh, the irony. Digger, do I ever base my flights on real flights that I've done or seen happen? Oh yeah, so this is one. This is a real world flight. Real world call sign. Real A319 flight. Daniel, how am I getting good FPS on the 3060 while the 3080 needs lossless to get good frames? Daniel, that sounds like you're trying to push the system too far. Honestly, I've got a video on the channel about the with my graphics settings. Check it out. Try it. If you don't like it, you can always go back, but just see the difference. Eamon says that Trump's 757 has Rolls-Royce engines. Barry says, honestly, these tariffs are just going to hurt everyone for the business side. I mean, it's a nightmare. Barry, I don't know what business you're in. I know you travel the world, so I imagine, yeah, for whatever it is you do, I can see it being an absolute pain. Migat 222. If the McDo is set for the flight and approach, if ATC instructs a different route, can the McDo be changed? Yes, yes, of course it can. And you do it exactly the same way as you did when you were back on the ground. Barry says the business is in makes your car drive and your airplane fly. Oh, oil! Wow. No wonder you're all over the world. Right, I think actually what we're going to do, just in case anyone is departing out of Aberdeen, what we'll do is at wrap 2, we're going to break off, we're going to fly a right-hand, we're going to fly a left-hand traffic pattern. And come in this way. Aberdeen traffic, Easy896 Tango, currently 26 miles south of Aberdeen. Overhead the RAP 2 waypoint, we're going to be making left-hand traffic for the ILS approach runway 16, Easy896 Tango, Aberdeen. Okay, so now pop it into open descent, thrust idle, open descent, and heading mode. And there you can see Aberdeen. Could probably have made right in traffic, couldn't we? There's a little bit of terrain over this side, so I went for the safer option. We'll just get a 9-mile radius around this actually. Echo Golf, Papa Delta, runway 16. 3,000 feet then as we cross here. Uh, 737 VPilot that is something which I would probably need to see pictures of, see the FMA, see what you're doing, see what the everything, how everything's set up. Hey, duh, going well, thank you. Good to see you on stream again. Tonight, we're back in my home aircraft. Right, speed 250 is set, and let's start getting down then. 3,000 feet. Open descent. And that's our airport.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Good to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our final approach into Aberdeen.
Okay, let's activate the approach phase.
Electronic devices are turned off.
Landing systems on.
Until we've arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away and make sure your seats are in their full upright position. Also, ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Upon arrival, our Easyjet UK staff will provide information regarding your connecting flight.
As we are now flying as well off the approach, we're vectoring ourselves. Let's just tidy up our flight plan, extend the runway centre line. Go. Hey, Speedbird 702. Who's Jim? That's not me. Although I have been called worse. Right, let's concentrate then on our approach, and obviously we've got a giveaway of Aberdeen Airport once we've landed. Dig what's better, the 320 or the 319? Oh, the 319's a crisp packet. I don't think I know any pilot that actually prefers flying the 319, if I'm honest. Got a little bit of tailwind going off as well at the minute. Okay, local pressure, area 1029. Manage the speed. Lucas is on 321. Everyone prefers the 321. Lucas Jones says he loves 319 on the Scandinavian route network as well. Right, slowing down nicely to green dot. The 320 Neo, when I think it's going around from the Phoenix, I actually have no idea. Sometime this year is what they told us. Oh, digger. I think the Phoenix might have you beat on that. Lucas, it's just to let you know that the fuel in the outer tanks is... in fact, have I got time to show you this quickly? Yeah, so your centre tank is empty. These are the tanks now that are in use. Which, if you've got a fuel leak, could be interesting. Okay, let's start that turn then. And let's start configuring. Flaps 1, speed's checked. Flaps 1, full speed. We'll hold that at 180. And the glide slope is just beneath us, but that's fine. Just keep that turn coming. That glide slope where it is, let's just pull VS and we'll go for descent rate is 700 feet per minute. Sorry, 600 feet per minute. Platform altitude is 2.5, 2,500 feet set. So the approach is armed, alt glide slope, lock blue, cat 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2. Yeah, Doug, you don't want to be going into final reserves. That is there's no tea or biscuits on that meeting. Just tweak that VS to 700. Aberdeen traffic Easyjet 96 Tango establishing the ILS runway 16, 10 mile final. That's log star. So just checking out our RFQ and 4029. Why have I not got the seatbelt signs on? Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums are set. We need auto brake medium for this, and dangerous selector is normal. EFP is stowed. Cabin crew seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Glide slope star. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. Flaps 2. Speed's checked. Flaps 2. So we have the giveaway coming up after our landing here. Seven miles out. And 6 miles then. Let's get the landing gear down. Let's get all our lights on. Gear down. Spoilers armed. Manage the speed. Flaps 3. Speed's checked. Flaps 3. And flaps full. Landing checklist. So our cabin is secured. Go around altitude is 3,000 feet. Ecam memo, we have landing no blue. Let's try not to land like Ryanair. Go around straight out 3,000 feet climb. Bit of a crosswind at the minute. 1,000 feet. Let's tweak that descent rate. I've got 3 reds showing. Wind's now dropping off, so a little right, a little bit to right, just to get back on that centre line. .500. 6 knot crosswind. Stable. The wind is light and variable on the ground. It's not in the air. Or it's variable in the air. You can just see that spinning round actually. Stable again. Terrain beneath us giving us RA callouts. Above. Minimum. Continue. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. And so, spoilers deployed, first green, decel. Reverses off. Manual brakes. Let's roll to the end and backtrack, and then we'll open up this giveaway for a copy of this airport.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Aberdeen. We've just touched down with an excellent landing, and the local time is 10:07 p.m. The weather outside is clear with a crisp temperature of 4 degrees Celsius, perfect for a cozy evening in this beautiful city. Aberdeen, known as the Granite City, is famous for its stunning architecture and rich maritime history. It's also home to some of the most beautiful parks and gardens in Scotland. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position and the seatbelt sign is turned off. On behalf of our captain, Easyjet Simpilot, our first officer, and the entire crew, including James, Sophie, Emily and Oliver, we thank you for flying with Easyjet UK today. We hope you have a wonderful stay or onward journey. Goodbye and take care.
Right, sort our aircraft out there. So they're coming off, they're coming off, they're staying on, these are coming off. Let's get the APU sorted. Andy, I will do a little bit of an airport tour as well, whilst we're doing the giveaway. Yeah. Yeah, it is the Thrustmaster TTA Captain's Pack that we're using. Which is where the click came from. Right, is GSX going to allow us to select pushback direction? No, I don't think so. No, it's not the throttle tech. Not that rich. Alright, so stick with us then for the giveaway, which will run shortly. my passengers are going to have to walk a long way tonight, aren't they?
Better late than never, eh, Gav?
Surprised you can remember how to fly an Airbus. That was the worst parking ever. This marshal is not going to be happy with me. And there we go. Alright, parking brake is set, APU's up and running, let's get some bleed air on then, and shut our engines down. Engine 1, engine 2, seatbelt signs can come off, wait till we're below 10 before the beacon lights off. I'll get ready to open up the giveaway as well. 10, and beacon light off. Lovely. So let's deboard. Okay, so let me open up the giveaway. This then is for a copy of this airport, which we will go and have a look at. So just one moment. Okay, so I'm going to run this for 3 minutes. This will be open for, and that means if you are over on Twitch, you need to hop over to YouTube in order to get this entered. So let's start that now. 1 minute. Hang on, why won't it let me start? Why won't it let me do it? Oh, that's annoying. I don't believe this. Streamlabs is now not working for the giveaways. Typical. Let me get this sorted. Oh, this really doesn't want to play ball tonight. Worst giveaway flight ever. How do we enter? RB, I wish I knew. I'm just sorting this out, and then hopefully we can get it sorted. Ah, right, okay. I've refreshed. We should be able to go, get going now. So, fingers crossed. There we go. At Aberdeen Airport raffle. Aberdeen Airport raffle has started. Use the exclamation mark raffle to enter. There you go. I'm experiencing technical difficulties. Thank you very much, Dark. Skill issues, you cheeky sod. I had not clocked that when you set it up. Oh, let's have a look at this. Skill issues, love it. Right, let's go and take a look at this this airport then, shall we? Yeah, so Aberdeen Airport. I mean, there's not actually that much to Aberdeen Airport, if we're being completely honest. But does a job. I like this. The car park's the best bit. So, there you are. I like the approach to this airport. Both runways, actually, they're really nice and scenic. So yeah. It's not a massive airport, so even if you're running a lower end system, this is perfect. If you're flying helicopters as well, if you love to fly helicopters, this is the airport for you, because loads of helicopter operations out of here. Heading to all the oil rigs, which all have the landing platforms on. I think they're all modelled now in Flight Sim 24. Joe Chim, I don't think they do have any interior modelling. I think they kept it quite light in that regard. Hey, Relic. Did they model the? I'm always curious because I'm a geek. I like to see if how well they've modelled the ATC tower. That is, have they got actually? Oh, they have. They have actually got Aberdeen charts up, which is great. And that is straight from the Windy app. That is a Windy app screenshot. I know because I use it myself. Yeah, it's quite cool. We've got a bus taking our passengers to the terminal. We could have just walked. No GSX profile set up for this thing yet. Cool. How long have you got left to enter? Let's have a quick look. Okay, another minute or so. And we close the entries. Even that picture there looks good. Flight Sim 24 is really starting to look amazing. Brian says East Midlands use buses for about 50 yards. I haven't been to East Midlands for absolutely ages. Joseph says they're so chill to get onto that bus, they must have enjoyed the flight. That bus is looking very full, don't you think? And that flight now will be heading straight back to Luton. Jim says surely they can make people that walk like they aren't constipated. No idea. Right, last 30 seconds, and then it's time to draw the raffle, see who's going to be the winner of this. So the winner of this needs to purchase it via the Innibuilds, store. Whoever gets this, the winner for this is done. The winner for this will receive a code. Basically, you'll add this airport to your basket, get a code, and it'll just make it free for you. Sean, is it East Midlands or Leeds that's susceptible to win? Oh, it's Leeds, Sean. Leeds, yeah. Right, okay, let's see who our lucky winner is then. So, the winner of Aberdeen Airport is Addons. Addons 2. Congratulations, Addons. Get in touch with me and we'll get you a copy of this this lovely looking airport. And as I say, it's a great airport to fly into. Doesn't matter whether you're flying the approach from the north or the south, they are both very, very, very nice. So thank you so much, everyone. A huge shout out once again to those of you who have gifted channel memberships tonight. Incredibly generous of you guys. Thank you so much for that. To all our other ongoing long supporting Easyjet and Pilot channel members, can never thank you guys enough. So hugely appreciative of the support you guys give. So our next live stream, of course, will be announced on our Discord server as per usual. So whatever you're doing until then, hope you have a great evening, and I don't think we get a chance for a live stream tomorrow, so whatever you're doing this weekend, have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys. Good night.
Thank you.